that was able to take down Complexity in a big way, Barcelona. You can pull some similarities between Barcelona and Cloud9 with their play styles. You heard him talk about on the desk, Gimmick being that player that just gets so many touches and so many wins on challenges, and he makes plays happen for his team. And of course, we are underway. Complexity versus Cloud9, our second quarterfinals match. Complexity on a hot streak. 2 perfect sweeps this weekend. And Cloud9, Gimmick, expect him on the point a lot for this team.
And traditionally, Squishy's been the guy who sets up Gimmick. But yesterday, it was Torment. Torment doing so much with Gimmick on the attack. Squishy was sitting back a little bit more than usual. So we'll see how Cloud9 responds to day 3.
Magnus, quick pass to Greasy, is cut off by Gimmick, and a runaway ball into the net for Cloud9. Gimmick getting the first.
Cloud9 striking first with this challenge. Magnus trying to pass it over to Greasy, and Gimmick just sandwiches the ball between him and Greasy. It shoots backwards, and Cloud9 getting a strange first goal, but they'll take it.
So it only took about 50 seconds. The miss by Gimmick will give Squishy the ball as he pinches it back over to the blue half. Torment following closely. Magnus up early for that rebound off the backboard, not feeling that pressure from Cloud9 as they move the other way. Greasymeister back over to Magnus, and it's cleared away. Flakes up for it quickly. Complexity back the other way. Torment, his shot knocked away from Greasymeister. Gimmick cuts off on the attacking third. Magnus meets him on the back wall. Flakes carries it by Cloud9. Couple of returns here in midfield. Greasymeister, he's got some space. He flips over one, gets back to his own touch. No, it's cleared away. Combination of Squishy and Gimmick.
Cloud9's defense holding strong. Complexity looking to get something going. Shut down again!
Torment finds the pick this time. First it was Gimmick, now it's Torment. 2-0 for Cloud9.
2 challenge goals here. This time, while going for a flip reset, Torment just cuts off the play, says, no, sir. And Cloud9, 2 50-50 goals.
And this is where those similarities from Barcelona come into play, James. Aggressiveness on the offensive half of the field. Flakes, he wanted to get under the ball, get a flip reset, try to handle it out, generate a chance for his team, but just too much time for Cloud9 to get back to it. And they had already been mounting pressure.
And we're not even seeing Cloud9 score these, high-speed passing play goals. They're just taking the game right to Complexity, not giving them any space in Complexity. They don't have the time, but they're trying to take it still.
The boomer sends it back to Complexity's back wall. Up for that was Torment. Gimmick shot just above the crossbar. Flakes, he's able to flip it by Squishy on his way out of the stadium. Greasymeister off the ceiling. Greasymeister, no, it's denied. Flakes keeps it in play, a high ball. Knocked away by Squishy. Magnus sends it back to Greasy. Greasy's shot denied by Torment. Cloud9 had some incredible defense yesterday, and they want to continue that. They throw it back to the other half of the field. A 2-goal lead with 2 minutes left. And all Complexity have been able to do is win 1 challenge out of their third, and really haven't been able to follow it up past that 1 possession that gave them a shot from Greasy.
We're looking to Flakes, Jorby. Flakes was so good on offense, hitting these crazy shots. And now a crazy pass, but again, Squishy denying it.
Magnus up for this, has it off the backboard. Now the ceiling, Greasymeister takes it. Gimmick up for it, right in front of Greasy. Flakes by 2 defenders. Magnus shoots, and it's blocked by Gimmick. Taken away by Squishy, but it's Greasymeister's ball. Complexity finding some headway here in midfield. Flakes, he's got Magnus on the wing. He wins 1 challenge, and it's knocked away again to the side, but it's still Complexity's ball. Magnus the whiff, maybe gives Greasy a shot. Magnus the bump! Greasymeister gets the goal. Complexity on the board.
And Magnus, he misses the ball here in the corner. He tried to hit it, misses, and says, all right, I'll just take Gimmick out of the play. Times his bump perfectly, and now Complexity, they can close in.
And Complexity found that pressure in physical play. It's what makes the difference to cut the lead in half. Now they need 1 more. Magnus takes this downfield as Torment takes it away out of the corner. Flips it by, looking to win the challenge against Greasy. He does, off the ceiling, forces Flakes up, he misses, and Gimmick had to get there quickly. He missed it on the bounce. Squishy, and a great challenge. If that counterattack happens, Complexity have a goal.
That was a domino effect of misses there. Scary moment for Complexity, but they get out of it unscathed. Under a minute left to go, however, they still need one to send this to overtime.
Flakes punches it against the attacking corner as Torment clears it out. Back to Complexity's back wall. Greasy, that ball got away from him. Squishy up high off the backboard. Magnus saves the day for Complexity. 20 seconds left, they still need another. Flakes back to Magnus, looking to take it by midfield. He's still under another. Torment knocks it away, but Greasy's there. Shot on, and it's blocked by Gimmick. It forced a double commit from Cloud9, but they need to follow this up. Flakes from his own third takes this, passes it to midfield, but Gimmick was right there waiting. No more time left for Complexity. They have to do it in the air. Greasy over, no. Cloud9 take game one.
And they hold on. A defensive showing from Cloud9. They didn't need to use each other to get these goals. They just played shut down defense. Both goals coming from those challenges. And Complexity, they had that one bump play to get back in it, but Cloud9, their defense was just too strong.
Just the bump, really you felt like, okay, Complexity, now they got it figured out. They have that pressure. But again, Gimmick, the very first goal of the game, he gets it from his own third. No one from Complexity were going to be able to respond to that. And then the second goal from Torment.
And this one, you could see Flakes trying to get the flip reset, but no space given. Torment says, I know what you're trying to do. You're not going to do it on us, and shuts it down. But then that bump play, so savage from Magnus. He missed the hit in the corner, but he was in position to come off the wall. We saw Speed have an incredible play like that previously in the tournament. So that wall bump coming across net now, something we've seen quite a few times.
So what's the response for Complexity here? Cloud9, aggression and great challenges in midfield and the attacking third give them the victory. A Complexity, how do you respond to that aggression and just great positioning by Cloud9?
Well, we've seen them trying to take a little too much time and too much space. Pick up the game a little bit. Go, try to play fast. Get the Cloud9 stuck in their own half. Force them to double commit because Cloud9 hasn't really been doing much on the offensive side of the ball. So you have to crumble down their defense with speed, hitting it off the backboard, infield passes, make them waste that boost, make them double commit.
Speed is the name of the game. And Cloud9 move into game two, looking to take this to match point. Complexity, they fought till the end of game one. One of the hottest teams of DreamHack Dallas. It starts Torment challenge in midfield. That's picked up by Flakes. A boomer down the field off the crossbar, almost reading it was Magnus. Greasy's shot is just high and wide, and Squishy takes it away. Still not over for Complexity. Cloud9 have to clear it off the back wall. Greasy Meister, another one off the backboard. Shot blocked by Torment, already in the air for it. No one can get by Cloud9's defense.
And swarming already from Complexity, multiple scoring chances. But Cloud9 always bending, but not breaking. They are locked in, denying these shots from Complexity.
Magnus up for this, the demo, double demo from Flakes. Magnus scores, physical play for Complexity.
The thirst was too much. Flakes gets one, gets another. No one's left, and Magnus has the easiest shot of his life. Look at all that free real estate.
They said it worked in game one, so how about some more of it in game two? Complexity, their first lead of the series.
Flakes, that was absolutely savage from him. And that's one way to shut down the Cloud9 defense, take them off the field.
And a great pass to Greasy Meister, but it's blocked this time. Up quickly for it. That shot too light and wide anyway. Magnus not able to put it on target. Squishy close around Complexity's corner. Greasy Meister hits that one. Back over to midfield. Torment met by Magnus. Complexity, well, it feels like the pace has been picked up by Complexity. Flakes, he took the boost and got the bump onto Torment. Magnus The fades to Flakes. Greasy Meister, another one high off the backboard. He had to be the man to score that, and no one was going to be able to follow for Complexity. Gimmick slows it down. Going over to Torment. Magnus stops it straight and able to pop it away. Cloud9 have to retreat.
You know, it's strange to see Cloud9 trying to slow down this gameplay. We know them as one of the fastest teams in North America, maybe even the world, but they have been stuck on defense. Now finally getting a shot, but easily saved. Complexity has their number right now.
Well, that's squishy. Losing to Flakes in midfield. It really is a flip from game number 1. Cloud9 owned the midfield. Greasy off the ceiling. Going for it. Flips under and was looking.
He needed more boost to pull off the squishy shot.
Way more.
And you can't do the squishy shot against squishy. It's not how it works.
It's just, oh, shot from Gimmick. It's just a shot from Gimmick. Quick pass on the turnaround.
And there's the counterattack. Squishy sending that up off the ceiling. Torment with a bounce pass to Gimmick. These two have been connecting all weekend. They do it again there. What a pass from Torment.
Exactly what Cloud9 needed halfway through. And now Complexity have to respond. Gimmick carrying this over. Greasy Meister, it's saved by Flakes in quick fashion. Flakes takes another boom downfield. And Complexity, they put a knife in that attack, but the attack comes right back by Gimmick, blocked by Greasy Meister.
And it's such a pleasure to watch Gimmick. He's so good with the placement of his shots. He just hasn't been able to take that many, but after that, they respond.
He's just in the corner. Every single touch gives him a chance at the ball. Cloud9 score. Torment picks it up for them. Have the lead.
Cloud9 kicking it into high gear. A challenge from Torment. He chases it down. You can tell Magnus wasn't expecting that bounce. It kicks out, and Torment quickly turning for it. Torment and Gimmick being the offense needed for Cloud9.
And Complexity started off with a bang, a double demo from Flakes. And Cloud9 have answered with 2. Now how do Complexity fight back? Going down 2-0 against Cloud9 is not something they want. Off the side, while Flakes takes it high around the corner. And it's met high by Gimmick and followed up by Torment. You know, these look like the Season 6 RLCS World Champions right now, James.
They always have it in them. You know, they were a little bit dormant at the start of the game, but now after Complexity had a hot start to game 2, Cloud9, again, just responding, and that's what winners do.
Flakes. Now that shot blocked by Magnus in position. Gimmick finding another pick. Squishy, a light shot right into Magnus again, and now he looks to carry it out. A flip, but no one's going to follow that up. He did get the boost, but Torment has the ball. Greasy, one challenge. Now he has to fight Gimmick for it, but he's out of resources. Gimmick carrying it across the box, and challenged by Flakes again. Complexity are running out of time. Off the sidewall, Flakes, does he have enough to get back? No, Torment takes it away. Torment back over to Gimmick. Now Gimmick, Torment, a dynamic duo this weekend. They have to pull off that as Squishy comes in as the 3rd for Cloud9 this weekend. Not an expected position for one of the flashiest players that Rocket League has ever known. Torment up against Greasy, but Torment still got advantage. Magnus clears it away, but it's Squishy, blocked by Magnus, gets back to his own touch. 13 seconds remaining for Complexity. Flakes has to start from his own corner, but that touch is for Torment. Greasy has a save. Can Complexity get this ball in the air and down the field? Flakes, he can't do it. Cut off by Gimmick. The ball, as soon as it touches the ground, will send Cloud9 to match point. Torment locks it down. A vice grip is choking Complexity's air out of their cars. There's nothing left for Complexity. Can they keep this up? Somehow they find life. Magnus around the corner. It's killed by Cloud9.
Cloud9 winning it in a long 0-second finish. But Cloud9, they won game 1 because of their defense. Game 2, Complexity in a fury, attacking Cloud9, getting the goal, but then Cloud9 say, you know what? It's time to play some O, and they certainly brought it.
And up high, the first goal, Complexity, was the double demo from Flakes. And it was physical play that got them a goal in the first game as well. But after that, James, like you said, all Cloud9. Quick pass.
And Gimmick so quick on his reaction to put a perfect shot top shelf. But Torment, he was in a spot where he could have gone off the backboard to try to get it to Gimmick. He could have gone for his shot. You saw the defender didn't know what he was doing. He completely missed Gimmick right there in a shooting position. And Torment, with a bounce pass, set up Gimmick for success. And Cloud9, they do it, man. That was a show.
And at the start of this game, it was about the first minute of play. Complexity, we're bringing it to Cloud9. Like you had suggested.
Even in game one, they had Cloud9 on the back foot. It was just the challenges where they got those goals that put them over the top. And now, Cloud9 one game away from sweeping Complexity and moving on to the semifinals.
The hot hand of the tournament could be eliminated right here by the Season 6 World Champions. Cloud9, Complexity. We are underway in game number 3. Greasy off the kickoff, fighting Torment for this. Forces Squishy up. The Flakes takes his own challenge away. Squishy yesterday for Cloud9. While he didn't have to, he wasn't making a ton of saves, and while he had an incredible save off of a rebound, he was cutting off passes left and right for teams trying to move down to their end of the pitch. And it just cut down any kind of offense. Flakes makes one miss, Flakes over another. But the third man, Squishy, gonna make it tough for Complexity to move down the field.
Squishy, he has just been, the binding agent for Cloud9 in the back, giving Torment space. That time almost getting one on target.
Torment keeps it around Complexity's corner, slips under one, looks for a dunk against Greasy. And now Gimmick slows it down, punches it over towards the backboard. Greasy let that one roll to the side. Torment and Greasy both expecting the other, and no one got it. Squishy off the backboard, taken away by Magnus. Magnus done well in the defensive end today for Complexity.
There's been a couple double tap chances where Squishy had the perfect read, but Magnus shut him down. Squishy, even though he hasn't been incredibly prevalent on offense, he's still always a threat. That's what makes Cloud9 so dangerous. Every member can step up on defense or offense. You never know where the threat's going to come from.
Squishy around the corner, rolls it by to Gimmick, and it's blocked by Greasy. Torment back across to Gimmick, and Gimmick now has space off the demo, off the ceiling. Gimmick just misses Greasy. He thought he was going to hit it, and how could you not? Squishy now off the backboard, and the bump! Squishy scores! Cloud9 with the lead!
Squishy says, no one's on the backboard to defend me this time. A beautiful double tap, and Gimmick making sure no defenders there to block the shot. Cloud9, after immense pressure, get the go-ahead goal.
Complexity, 3 minutes left, plenty of time, but it just has not broken their way. Flakes, they need him right now, or maybe Magnus off the backboard. Flakes, the follow-up blocked by Torment, but Flakes is the star of this team.
They need him to step up and use some of that star power. Flakes, his offense has really propelled Complexity to the success that they've had, but he's been quiet. And it's now or it's never. They're going to go home with one more loss.
And if the scoreline holds, Cloud9 will go to face who they took out in Season 6, the end of the monster. That shot, thought Greasy might have had some more power, but he wasn't able, and he hit it right down in front of the box. But if Cloud9 win, they go on to play Dignitas. Magnus across, Torment has the save. And a nice catch from Squishy, and then pitches it over to the side. It didn't work out for him. Flakes ends up getting it to Greasy. Greasy taken away off the backboard from Torment. Pass from Magnus to Flakes, and he misses! That was Flakes' chance, and he can't deliver.
That was the defining moment for Flakes to make his impact. And the double demo this time for Cloud9.
Demolition derby for Squishy Muffins. All Gimmick has to do is send it home. Flakes, good night.
Cloud9 putting Complexity to bed. What a play on that. And Cloud9, surely they can hold on. They are playing out of their minds.
Day 2 was a story of Game 5s. We may start today with 2 sweeps. Bump across the back wall and won't be taken by anyone from Complexity. Gimmick pops it over Flakes. Greasy stay back just a little bit to give this to Flakes. Now Flakes carrying this. Flakes off the double tap. Complexity are still in it.
Complexity showing some life. A little tap from Greasy. That puts Flake in a position to go for this double tap. And this time, Flakes doesn't miss. Complexity, they're not out of it yet, Jorby.
That's what I'm talking about, James. That's what Flakes needs to be for this team. And a great setup from Greasy Meister. And Flakes just made the play happen.
And they stopped the bleeding. That double demo could have been the end of Complexity had Cloud9 picked up the pace again. But now another chance.
Good pass over to Magnus. Magnus just a little too far over to the right on the ball. He does maintain possession. 3 members of Cloud9 in that corner. Greasy Meister taken away by Squishy. And Magnus spikes it to the ground. And is kicked away by Cloud9. Complexity have some time. But Cloud9 forcing a double commit out of Magnus and Greasy.
And it's been such a long journey to this point. Neither one of these teams wants to go home. Complexity, even though they're down, they're not out yet. Time left on the clock to tie this up.
Oh, Greasy, he had a great carry to give his team a chance down the field, but Magnus wasn't able to pick it up. Double commit from Cloud9. Gimmick looking for the bump. Flakes on the turnaround for Complexity. Magnus challenged by Squishy. Flakes immediately up for it. Gimmick wins. Long hang time in midfield as Magnus comes back to tee it up for Greasy. Straight down off the corner. Gimmick, one man to beat. He puts it up high off the backboard. Magnus, he misses this, but he's still in back. Now, he's gone. Gimmick takes him out. Greasy, he takes out Torment. And everybody is being eliminated from play. But Complexity have to score. Gimmick off the crossbar. Here's Torment over to Gimmick, and it doesn't matter. Cloud9 with 3 seconds left. Go to the semifinals.
Gimmick and Torment. This duo has been deadly all weekend long. And Torment with that final goal, 3 seconds left. Cloud9 will be moving on to the semifinal if they can hold on.
The hot coals are what? No. 1 second.
And you can see the shock on Cloud9's faces. Squishy.
Oh my goodness.
He just drives away from it.
This is so big for Complexity. There may be 1 second on the clock, but you actually have a chance. Complexity, they need it off the kickoff. And it rolls to the ground. Cloud9 cool the hot coals of Complexity, and they move to the semifinals.
A scary moment at the end. You can see the smiles and the laughs coming out from Cloud9. But Complexity had a chance in the final seconds. And what a journey Complexity's had. A team that fought their way back to the RLCS after being relegated to the rival series, having a stunning run, knocking out a tournament favorite in Vitality.
No one gave Complexity a chance to make day 3. Nobody.
And yet here they were. However, Cloud9, the North American Titan, the defending world champion, they show us that they still have what it takes to win it all.
2 more quarterfinals left to determine our last semifinal. You do not want to go anywhere. We got plenty more Rocket League action coming at you.
Welcome back here to the DreamHack Pro Circuit live from Dallas, Texas itself, where we just witnessed Cloud9 finding a way to get a 3-0 victory there, furthering North America's chance here through the bracket up against Complexity. Guys, Squishy at the very end there looked pretty angry and upset with the circumstances they found themselves in.
I don't know what they were doing on that last kickoff, but the best part for Cloud9 throughout this entire weekend, it's been Gimmick and Torment, but then Squishy shows up in Game 3.
Exactly, it was perfect. I feel like games 1 and 2, we had Torment and Gimmick being the dynamic duo, and Torment just throwing it to Gimmick, Gimmick doing his thing, and then Squishy comes in as the midfielder. We saw him play some great defense, and then on offense go for some demos. Overall, a great performance.
Yeah, and it's one of the few times it feels like so far through today and most of yesterday that things went according to plan there against Complexity. At no point did it feel like it was like too threatening. Yes, Complexity put up a good fight, but Cloud9 for the most part had control of those reins.
Yeah, it seemed like they controlled Flakes a bit until that Game 3 double tap. Besides that, Flakes couldn't get anything going, so Cloud9 did well on the defensive side, and that's been where they've gotten so much better. Like, even when they win the World Championship, it's defense and then their offense instead of the other way around.
Yeah. And it was really cool to be able to see, as you already highlighted there, Turtle, the synergy there between Gimmick and Torment and the threat that they were in our earlier stages.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it was just such a great vision from Torment. Honestly, whenever he came in through the backfield to get these shots and put them in, and also find Gimmick on the field.
And that has to feel good when Flakes is known to be that 1v1 player, then Torment just gets the dunk on him. Works out really well. But Complexity did put up a fight, a lot of good bump plays on both sides of the field.
We've seen that so many times where somebody's coming across the goal to get bumps, getting involved so much more, and Gimmick.
The threat of that shot will allow for this juicy rebound. Gimmick didn't have enough boost for it, but Squishy comes in to clean it up with a very clean double tap.
As soon as I saw him go for that, I literally knew it was a goal. As soon as I saw it go off the backboard, there was no doubt in my mind that he was scoring that.
Well, we gotta, we can ask Squishy himself. Did you know the second that you went up for that was in fact going to be a goal?
Honestly, no, because they're playing insane, like, defensively that whole series. I had like 4 or 5 chances to go for doubles, and they were saving like every single one of them. So I honestly didn't think I'd get it, to be honest. But Gimmick bumped to my thing. That's one reason why.
All right, Squishy, you have to talk me through that last kickoff.
Okay.
What was that all about? Did you expect it to hit 0?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I called the fake, obviously, so we can kill the last 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And then I should have just like touched it to the own corner, but like I was like, okay, it's gonna end anyway, so just leave it. And then I didn't. So yeah, that's what happened there.
How much do you prefer being a midfielder compared to trying to be too over aggressive or too defensive? What makes it so much better to be a midfielder for your team?
Yes, I was actually noticing that series, like I feel like it was a little bit different. I wasn't as offensive as normal. It was kind of like the World Championship. I played a little bit more back and just worked on like trying to pass more and like set up plays, like the double demo type thing. Like go up for like one play and then go back. You know what I mean? I wasn't really trying to play super offensive, and Torment was taking that role from me. So I don't mind it. I mean, I think I fit in pretty well there, but I mean, we're all pretty dynamic. We can switch around wherever.
Yeah, it's great to see that everybody can literally play any role.
Of course.
And does that shift, back and forth depending on what team you're playing? Like, what decides what version of midfield Squishy we get?
Honestly, I think we had a game plan going into this, so that's probably why, honestly. Like, we know that they control the ball a lot. Like, they like to dribble it out a lot, and that's really good for a team to do. But we knew that going in, so I think I played a little further back so they can have, like, a first challenge, and I'll follow up the second challenge. You know what I mean? Like, that was, like, our game plan going into it.
And so now with this victory, we know that you were going to be going up against Dignitas. Are there any thoughts or concerns now going up against our Leipzig champions?
Honestly, I love playing Dig. They're an amazing team. They're always good competition, so I'm just going to go into it with the same mindset as we always do and hope for the best.
Well, I congratulate you on your last victory there, Squishy, and wish you the best of luck going up against Dignitas. We are going to go to a commercial break, but when we come back, we further our way here through Championship Sunday as we have TSM up against Mouse. You're not going to want to miss it.